You're hanging out with Cam again, and this is actually a request from someone put on my profile, and I won't be able to do this all the time, but someone suggested that I actually do the prologue, or an area where there's not really any spoilers for Heavy Rain, so people can get an idea of how it goes and so on. So if you haven't really checked out a lot of gameplay and stuff online yet, I will do the prologue and hopefully get myself a trophy while I'm at it. So this is going to possibly more than likely break up into 2 parts. Quick note is that there is a patch available. Now, sometimes this patch helps a lot of people, sometimes it doesn't. I did my first playthrough without the patch, and I didn't really have any bugs or skipping or glitches or anything like that. As I did a warm-up, I noticed for the first time I played this after I patched it, from the prologue anyway, because I was halfway through the game when I patched it, that there was a little bit of audio skipping. So from what I've read on the internet, the patch is a hindrance to some and a savior to others. So you know, it's up to you, patch it or not as you wish. So if that happens in this game, trust me, the game is still worth it. There's no doubt about that. So we're going to do I'm going to load a chapter here, do the prologue, and I'm going to save just because I have a lot of trophies to get. Alright. The soundtrack in this game really invokes a lot of, I don't know, emotion. This whole game just gets you into it more than you think you could. At first I was skeptical, but it really brought on emotions from me that I did not expect that would have. Like, I got right into it, which is pretty impressive for a game that is mostly reacting to your environment as well as quick time events. That's what it is, no doubt about it, but it really just gets you into it. The game does a very good job of doing the tutorial pretty much through the beginning. Hey handsome, how you doing? It might take some a little while to get used to navigating, pressing R2 to walk, whereas pressing the stick you can't really move until you press R2. But this is actually good in a way. You don't realize it until, well, I didn't until I was more through the game, that it's good because when you pass something, you can still kind of look back and see what you missed. Because a lot of items you'll get the prompts, right? And you'll miss it easily. So instead of having to turn all the way around, you can just look back without walking. At times it can be annoying, but other times it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't need those. Hello.
Gone shopping. I'll pick the kids up from school at lunchtime, and then I'll come home to get things ready for Jason's birthday party. Don't work too hard. I love you.
I love you, sweetie. Now this is a huge part of the game, because this is your hints. Instead of going select or start into the subscreen to find out your objective, the thoughts have a pretty good way of telling you what to do next to really go into the, get through the story.
I better take a shower and get dressed before I go downstairs.
Probably a good idea. No one wants to see that man meat everywhere. Alright. Alright. Look at you, you sexy beast. Look at you. Alrighty. So in this case, if you go too fast, you'll cut yourself. See, check this out. It's like, ah. And I know all you guys, well, a lot of you guys will know razor burn sucks. Go too fast, it's like, ah. Not as sensitive to the face. So you want to do this nice and chill. Of course, I don't know if anyone's gotten razor burn from electric shaver, to be fair. Butt shot. Alright, let's shower. And turn my head. I'm going to block this because YouTube might give me a hard time trying to upload it. Even though you see a bum, there's no junk, but I know YouTube's going to give me a rough time if I even try and upload it, and I'll get flagged. So no manliness for you guys. Sorry to disappoint. You'll have to listen to my voice instead. Of course, I could narrate it. Be like, oh, he's rubbing his... Oh my goodness, look at that. But no, I'm not. Okay. Ah! There we go. I'm just trying to dry it off before. Alright. I think that's good. There we go. Alright. He's putting the monster back to bed. Alright. Can't stop looking at himself. Ah! Went the wrong way. But simple movements are quick and responsive in this game. Really simple. Especially a lot of stuff with the right analog stick. And like magic, he's all done up, good to go. Alright.
Nothing like a refreshing shower. I almost feel awake.
I know that feeling.
I've got some time before Grace and the kids get back. Better get some work done.
So, obviously the first thing is, okay, let's get work done. But there's a lot of stuff to interact with. Like, for example, kind of hard to work when you have like little toys to play with. Even though it's his kids, I know I would do that. If it was just laying there, I'd totally tear it up. Especially on a hardwood floor, man. Those things fly. I used to have one of those on a hardwood floor as a kid, man. It was crazy. So you can turn on the stereo, make some coffee, like all of these things you can interact with. And like you can go right outside right off the bat, all these things. But I'm going to keep it fairly linear for now, because I don't want to, you know, you can figure some stuff out on your own. So, here we are getting work done. But with that being said, I'm going to end part 1 here, and you can continue the prologue of Heavy Rain with me in part 2. So go ahead and give it a click.